So the most interesting thing I've found is that the purpose of me living downtown was so I could walk to work every day. I wouldn't have to use my car and it would save on expenses. But given that there's really no place to park unless you want to purchase a parking spot in a private lot, and I have found that the law for the public parking is that you have to move your car every 24 hours in the public parking lots. And it makes it very difficult when you just want to walk to work. Like sometimes I don't need my car for a week, but I have to waste my gas driving around just to find a new spot so they don't tow my car. And so it seems pretty ridiculous to me that I have to move my car every day even though I live and work downtown. This is the closest lot to my apartment, so I usually go here first. 95% of the time, if you come here after 9 in the morning, you're not going to find a spot. Because this is a very popular lot. I would say the most popular lot. Oh, it's handicap. More handicap parking. You can see what we got: 3, 4 empty spaces, 5, 6, 7 empty spaces over here in the permit parking, which is pretty normal when you're driving through. Everything else is full. And yeah, and I also don't have time to move my car every 2 hours. And look at how many are open here with the reserved parking. And it's so hard. Like, it would be perfect for me to have one of those, and they're very inexpensive, but there's not many of them. I left my car for a week in the public parking area. It was a really good spot. It was right next to like a handicap spot, like really close to the front of where everyone wants to go from the parking lot. And I found out after the fact, because it's not posted anywhere that you're supposed to move your car every 24 hours, but I found out after the fact that it's 24 hours, and I hadn't moved my car in a week, and apparently someone called me in and reported me because I was working. I was very busy. I didn't need to drive anywhere, so I had my car parked there. Didn't think anything of it because it's public parking. And I went to my car, and there was one of those sticky notes that you can't get off unless you use like Goo Gone or something, and I had to scrape it off, but they were going to tow my vehicle in like 48 hours. And like, that was an expense. Like, if that would have happened, I couldn't have afforded that at all. So we found a spot in your your fourth lot. Yep. So was this a typical kind of a day for you? This is pretty typical, third or fourth lot, especially in the afternoons, like right after lunch, or in the mornings if it's after 9 o'clock.